Yo, YouTube, welcome back to another video here on the Bitfinance channel. It's your boy Zay. On this channel, we talk about crypto analysis. We look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, other altcoins, things of that nature. We may also tap into, the S&P 500. Just look and see where money's moving. Today is Monday, May 5th, 2025. It is currently 8:19 a.m. Bitcoin is sitting approximately around $94,200, right? So we're just gonna go ahead and dive into it. It's the top of the week, and we here, right? As you can see, based on this chart right here, we came up to this 95K area. We attempted to break above it, but we didn't have enough strength to continue pushing forward. We ended up breaking back into the support zone and then broke the support zone last night, right? Which was here located around $95,600. And so what I'm looking at currently is just to see how Bitcoin reacts to this level. We might get a pushback up here to this 95.6K area. If we do get a test of this area and it's not very strong, I might be considering entering a short, at least down to this 88K area. I may or may not. It is going to be very risky because it is a counter trend trade in my opinion. So I would be risking very, very little capital if I was to enter that trade. But I'm not a financial advisor. You do what you want with your money. That's between you and your account. But yeah, right now Bitcoin has seen a sell-off for the last couple of 4-hour candles. So if we date this all the way here to here, it's been a total of 2 days of just consistent dropping in price correction. So yeah, that's really what I'm looking at right now. I do see price entering somewhere within this range, and this range starts from, or at the lowest is around $87,000 all the way up to around 91.5K, right? If we get anywhere in this range and I'm able to see solid confluences such as 4-hour candles or large wicks that look like this, that is going to give me a nice indication that price is bouncing up and it is ready to continue to push higher, right? So that's just me looking at this chart right here from a long-term perspective. And this run right here was really, really good, just for the simple fact we were able to break a lot of lower highs, and it lasted 30 days, right? This rise up was a good 30-day move, and it went up 31%, right? So now if we're able to get some type of correction and come back down here and at least, bounce off this area, I think that would be really, really good. The reason why I like 88K is for the simple fact that this wick right here came all the way right here and then bounced up. We've seen some interaction right here as well. We've seen price reject this area pretty heavily here, and yeah, that's just why I like this area. And price also broke through pretty strong once it got a chance to come back to this area. So this is just letting me know, like, okay, 88 is pretty solid. I also mentioned that 91.5 is also on my radar as well, just for the multiple times you've seen here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, really 6 times it's interacted or bounced off this area. So if we get some type of bounce here, I wouldn't be surprised at all if we were able to bounce right here and then fly forward. The biggest things that I'm looking at right now is just making sure that my confluences line up. Like, timing is going to be everything, especially once you're dealing with more and more capital. You want to make sure that you're entering in trades that make sense. You want to find A+ setups. You just don't want to enter in just because, oh, I'm trying to make money today. No, you want to find setups that work well for you, that you've been able to execute time in and time out. And that's really all you can do. You just wait for your setups, make sure your capital is ready to go, enter in, there it is. But that's what I'm looking at right now. If we scroll over to the weekly candle for last week finished somewhat, I know it finished green, but it's also like an indication that price may have a chance to roll over, maybe for, it might be this week, it might be in 2 weeks, but whenever it is, I will be looking forward to catching some plays in this area, right? That's just my overall mindset right now. If I scroll over here to the S&P 500, we've just been setting, or we've been consistently rising from this 4.8K area, and we just been rising up. Let's see, 17% in basically a month, so 21 days, right? A little less than a month. That's pretty good as far as the bounce that we're seeing right here. If we can continue to break some of these resistance areas, we will be able to create all-time highs again and then continue pushing forward. So I do like where the S&P is right now currently. If I do go over here to Ethereum, I do see, you know, somewhat of a reversal, or maybe just even chopping around in this support area right here. If we're able to see, look, okay, cool. Like I see it now. We tried to rise, really couldn't, so we broke back into the support range, broke below, and then we came and chopped around. We then pushed back up into this support range. So now it may or may not be a good time to enter, but I do believe we're at a key support area, and now might be time just to even consider, you know what I'm saying? Just to consider buying Ethereum, right? Because we broke this lower high right here. Boom, lower high right here, we broke it. So if we're able to reclaim some of these areas right here, that would be really good for Ethereum. One thing that's going to let us know, like, okay, Ethereum's rolling back is the ETH to BTC chart. And I like this a lot because we have gained a lot of support. It's like we're holding this level now. We've held this level now for a total of a month, which is 29 days. Holding this level is going to be very key, and that is going to help me determine, like, okay, now's the time to start buying altcoins, or maybe Ethereum for sure, just because of how low it is, how cheap it is. And if I'm able to get a steal now on Ethereum, I think that would be really good. Let's just look at Solana right quick. Solana looks as though it might be breaking back into its range. It broke out, if you're able, it wasn't a strong breakout, but it did break out nevertheless. If it comes back to this area, that might be a good sign to, you know, think about buying in. I'm not a financial advisor though. Probably the same thing with Doge. It's coming back down to the support range. It might be time to just start considering, right? And last one, you got Trump coins here at a support area. It was able to come back down or touch this area, and yeah, which is here around the 15 cent area. I mean, not 15 cent, $15. Now we are at $11.30. If you're able to catch a nice buy right here, if you're a little, you know, if you're a little bit more risky with your capital and you have money to spare like that, it might not be a good, I mean, it might be a good, you know what I'm saying, play that you can consider. The biggest thing though is not risking more than you can afford to lose, and having just excess capital, like capital to the side that you can put towards this. If you don't have that, don't trade it, because it's very risky and very volatile, right? That's really all that I got today. It is going to be interesting to see how Bitcoin opens here on this Monday. Maybe the S&P might pull back. Maybe it will continue to rise. Nevertheless, we just got to stay focused and keep going, chopping wood. Each day matters, and we just got to make it work, right? That's really all I got today. I ain't going to talk to y'all too much longer. Y'all have a great day. I'm gone.